Obviously, we have our segments, right? We got our fighter of the night. We got all that good stuff, man. And this one didn't make the cut from me, but one fighter that I need to show some love to is Vanessa Demopoulos. AJ, brother, I know about Vanessa Demopoulos specifically because she had a little bit of a storied regional career, right? Former LFA champion, I believe. And she fought Malija, Valerie Soto, right? That's someone who I had interviewed. It was one of the first interviews that we had on this program. And she fought to a very, I think it was like a split decision win that Demopoulos got on Soto. Well, what do you know? That was at flyweight. All these years later, moves down to strawweight, fights in the UFC, gets rocked by one of the nastiest right hands I've seen in the women's strawweight division, and immediately sets up an armbar Silvana Gomez Juarez, and finishes the fight in one of the most incredible comebacks that I've seen in quite some time, AJ. Can we agree here, my man? In the women's strawweight division, that was a sight to see. That was a beauty in motion right there. What do you think about that?
Man, a sight to see, Derek. I don't think we've seen power that Silvana Gomez Juarez landed like that ever in any of the women's classes, whether it's strawweight, flyweight, whatever it is. There was some serious heat behind that. And the fact that Demopoulos, she even admitted herself, she's like, I woke up on the canvas. She woke up on the canvas and threw a girl in an arm bar, and a pretty deep arm bar, man. Had her twerking, man. Had her tweaking. It was a rough one. Not twerking. But she had that arm in all kinds of danger, man. And the fact that she's had the mental capacity to actually get that done, see the attack, and then even her statement, she said, oh, I was happy because I saw literally, oh, I'm in an armbar, cool, and then started working for it. Man, very, very impressive from Demopoulos. And even a very impressive fight for Gomez Juarez, man. Crazy power she has in there, man. It was wild.
And it's crazy to think that Gomez Juarez is like 37 years old, dude, over there just delivering power, man. And I just wanted to point out real fast the eyes of Gomez Juarez. You see her eyes? If you could see her eyes, then you could see that's the look of, oh, shit, I'm about to get armbarred. Because that's the same look that I get when I'm like, no, they're set. Like, I could see the setup. And I'm like, okay, I know I could tough it out, or I could stack them up, or I could do whatever. She didn't do quite good enough of a job of stacking. And with those big UFC gloves, man, it's easy to hook onto that arm right there and just hold on to it, brother. But I will tell you, man, I don't know if you've done any grappling when you've done no gi, or even less than no gi, when there's just no shirts involved, which is basically how they're fighting. So slippery, so hard to actually lock in those arm bars. So to see her do it successfully was crazy. But give me your comment on the eyes of a Gomez Juarez here.
Man, she's staring, trying so hard to fight the hands, doing like she's supposed to. Like you said, did a decent job of stacking up until Demopoulos was able to roll over and actually get it on her back. Yeah. But yeah, you can see the look of panic of, oh shit. She knows what she needs to do, but she's trying real hard to hold it together, man.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.